Hi, Win.
Hey Tara, how are you? Good to see you.
You too. Well, welcome to JLab.
It's exciting to be at virtual JLab. We'll be at
Yep,
real JLab soon.
yep. I'm Terra Tate, Chief Marketing Officer,
And I'm Cramer, CEO.
and today we're going to talk about the JBuds Frames, which is audio for your glasses.
That's right. Bring your own frames.
So when you have a really cool story, and I'd love you to share it with everybody here. But tell us how this product came about.
So I was walking through one of our local retailers. I don't know. Let's call it 18 months ago. And I'm going to name drop a competitor here, but I saw the Bose frames sitting on this display, and I thought they were ridiculous. I went over and I looked at them and I thought, who's going to spend $300 for these? I don't get it. I don't understand. But I'm in the audio world, so I bought them and I started testing them and using them. And I found out I really liked them, which surprised me. I didn't think I would appreciate that experience as much as I did, but having this kind of open air experience was really cool. What sucked was the sunglasses. The sunglasses themselves were pretty horrible. And that makes sense. Bose makes awesome audio products. They've never made an awesome sunglass. So trying to kind of weave their way into that world, I think was a challenge for them. But then more importantly, I couldn't wear them inside, and I think a lot of people wear glasses indoors. I mean, you're wearing glasses today. I have my glasses here for inside. But people I think appreciate a solution that is more universal. And that's what we decided to do. We decided to focus on what JLab is good at. And that's awesome audio that everyone can afford. And let the sunglass people or the glasses people do what they do best and just put the two together. So with the JBuds frames, that's what we've done. We made a universal solution that adds on to any glasses that we found, sunglass, prescription glass, reading glasses, blue blockers like you have, et cetera. All of these things that we're not good at doing, but that people already have. We're giving an accessory for something that you already own and adding that experience that I found pretty enjoyable, and really happy with the way they turned out. The frames, I'll put these on here, but they're pretty sweet. They fit on the side of any glasses. They have 16 millimeter down firing drivers that point towards your ears, so you get some really respectable sound. They work for 8+ hours at 70% plus volume, which is about average. They utilize true wireless technology to connect to each other, so you can use the left or the right independently. They both have excellent microphones in them, so you can have a really cool conversation with somebody. In fact, these are samples here that I had to go take back from my wife about 15 minutes ago before we hopped on to do this video, because she's been using them and she thinks they're really cool. And one of the things I was worried about was, are they too heavy? And so I specifically asked her, and she's very, like, she notices every little different thing. And I specifically asked her if they were heavy or if she noticed. She's like, no, I never knew they were there. I could just hear everything now. And
Mhm.
that's exactly what we wanted. And to me, it's just a really cool experience and a cool way to listen to anything that you want to listen to, talk to whomever you want to talk to, but still be fully aware of what's going on around you.
Talk a little bit about how these fit on the frame, and I'll try to do a little example too. But they have two hooks.
Yeah, let's see if I can. That's not going to show up for me here. But they have two hooks on each side. These two hooks connect to each stem. Yeah, that's a great image. And we also put in the box these little rubber spacers that just slide on those two hooks. If you have a really slender frame, like a wire frame for real thin glasses, these slide on and allow the frames to connect to really slender stems that are on usually some prescription glasses. But they fit on nearly any glass that we've tried.
Yeah, absolutely. And on our website, we do a good job of showing you can figure out if they're going to fit on your glasses. So if you go to jlab.com, you'll be able to find some help there to figure out. And then talk about respectful sound, because this is a unique product. One of the what they call open ear category, which is kind of an odd category that's kind of emerging. But open ear audio, that means you have speakers that are kind of firing at your ears. And obviously, people will be able to hear it, but it's more discreet than people think it is. So
Yeah, I
talk a
think it's
little bit
very
about that.
discreet. I was showing that to my wife yesterday, not to bring her into the conversation here too much, because I don't know how she'd appreciate that. But um, we put on some music, and I was listening to some, and I kept asking her, "Can you hear it?" And she said no, and then I'd put it on her head, and clearly I couldn't hear it. Now, if you crank it full blast, can you hear some ambient noise that comes? Absolutely, you can hear a little bit, but it's really respectable, and it's really, in my opinion, pretty peaceful. It's an experience that is personal. It's meant
Mhm.
for you. It's not meant for the people around you.
Yep.
And especially when you think about conversations, we don't want conversations to be heard by everybody. We want it to be personal, and we think we've done that with respectable sound that we've put in. But with open air, it's a little bit different. You don't have this earbud seal that you can get really great bass from, like you do with a headphone or an earbud. It is open, so you don't get that really strong thud that you can get from a traditional headphone. But again, there is bass, there is treble. The mids are fantastic, and the conversational aspect is great, and it's personal to you.
Yeah, and so I thought that'd be good to talk a little bit about some of the specific uses for this. I think people with glasses get it right
Yeah,
away. They get it.
clearly, people with glasses, this is meant for them. I think for bike riders, athletes. I was skiing a few weeks ago, and I tried these on goggles, and they worked, which was cool. But I think there's all sorts of applications, from hiking to running to biking to, I mean, obviously people with glasses, and those people that have never been able to wear earbuds, and there's a lot of them. I mean, this
Mhm.
product is right in up their alley. It's just a really easy, comfortable experience that's made for you. Super easy product to use. It sounds fantastic. Lasts for 8+ hours. It's an experience that is different from what you've expected. If you've never tried the Bose frames, it's a cool experience, but it's affordable as well. We haven't mentioned the price yet, and you get all of this stuff for under $50, which is important for us. I think it allows a customer to get into some new technology that they may or may not have tried before without really having to break the bank of 199 or 299 plus. Gives them some options.